The question lingers like a dissonant chord. Have you heard what really happened to Joey Ramone? It transcends mere curiosity about the 2001 death of Ramones icon Jeffrey Hyman, Joey Ramone. It's the title of a visceral elegy by his brother, Mickey Lee, a raw sonic monument that crystallizes the collision between private grief, public myth-making, and the relentless whisper network of fandom. This song, recorded with Mickey's band The Rattlers, isn't just music. It's a cultural echo chamber reverberating with Joey's legacy, the anatomy of loss, and the toxic alchemy of rumor. Drawing on Mickey Lee's own testimony, as in referenced interviews, we dissect the layers beneath this haunting question. Jeffrey Hyman, the fragile architecture of an icon. Before myth, there was the man. Diagnosed with severe OCD as a child, Jeffrey Hyman was a sensitive outlier in a world that amplified his otherness. His towering frame, 6 feet 6 inches, crippling myopia, and thick corrective lenses marked him early. Music became sanctuary. Birth of the Ramone persona. The Ramones, 1974, Johnny, Dee, Tommy, were a punk manifesto disguised as a band. Joey, the accidental frontman, weaponized his alienation. The stiff-legged stance, face-obscuring hair, impenetrable sunglasses, and that nasal, monotone delivery turned battle cry. 1-2-3-4. He embodied the anti-star, singing anthems of mental unraveling. I want to be sedated, societal exile. Now I want to sniff some glue, and warped desire. Sheena is a punk rocker with disarming vulnerability. The body's betrayal. Beyond OCD, Joey waged a protracted war against lymphoma. Grueling treatments ravaged his gaunt frame. His increasingly frail public appearances fueled speculation, yet he endured with stoic privacy, a quiet defiance against a visible decline. The contradictory core. To intimates like Mickey, Joey was a mosaic, fiercely intelligent, profoundly loyal, a music scholar beyond punk, yet shackled by OCD rituals, social anxiety, and the oppressive weight of an image he never fully controlled. A gentle giant, a voracious collector, perpetually wrestling demons seen and unseen. Death and the Whisper Network. April 15, 2001. Joey Ramone died at 49 on April 15, 2001. The cause? Lymphoma. The punk world mourned an architect who stripped rock to its primal core and gave voice to misfits everywhere. Tributes flowed, cementing his legacy. Yet, beneath the public lament, a darker current stirred. The nature of his illness, years of seclusion, and the jarring loss of this enduring yet fragile icon created fertile soil for rumors. The information void, while the cause was stated, the visceral reality of his suffering, the daily toll, the personal agony, remained veiled. Nature abhors a vacuum, so does gossip. Absence bred narrative. The outsider's inconvenient end. Joey personified survival against the odds. His death felt like the bleak world he sang about finally claiming its prize. For devoted fans, cancer seemed tragically mundane, unworthy of the tortured icon. Surely, a legend demanded a more mythic or stigmatized demise. Punk's inherent distrust. Punk's DNA carries skepticism of authority and sanitized truths. Questioning the official narrative of a punk saint's death wasn't just likely. It was practically doctrinal. What really happened was the reflexive punk catechism. Mickey Lee's howl, forging the song in grief. This toxic brew of loss and speculation ignited Mickey Lee's response. Have you heard? Wasn't born of conspiracy. It was a brother's primal scream against the rumors twisting the knife in his grief. Blood and bone grief. Mickey wasn't just a fellow musician. He was Joey's younger brother. Their bond was forged in shared childhood complexity, family struggles, music, Joey's OCD battles, and the surreal glare of fame. Mickey witnessed the private war with cancer. His loss was intimate, multifaceted. Confronting the ghouls. The song weaponizes the rumors. Have you heard what really happened? Yeah. I heard he died of cancer but I heard he died of AIDS I heard he died of a drug overdose. It's a furious, anguished rebuke, Stop defiling my brother's death with your cruel fantasies. Capturing the essence, beyond refutation, it's a searing tribute. Mickey distills Joey's spirit. His kindness, he was nice to you when you were down. His beautiful weirdness, he was weird and he was geeky. Iconic quirks, he wore his sunglasses in the rain. And seismic impact, he was the king of all the punks. The music channels the Ramones' spirit through Mickey's raw emotion and the Rattlers' grit. The legacy's weight. He left us with a legacy slash of songs that we can sing. Mickey grapples with the public monument while mourning the private man. The accusatory refrain, "Have you heard?" rails against reducing a complex life and painful death to tabloid fodder. Intent laid bare. Mickey explicitly states the song targeted the ugly rumors festering after Joey's death. It was truth-telling from the source. The human cost. He underscores the profound pain inflicted on Joey's loved ones, already drowning in grief. AIDS/drug rumors weren't just false. They violated Joey's dignity and the courage of his actual fight. Beyond the icon, Mickey shares nuanced Joey stories, his humor, intellect, struggles, kindness, demolishing the cartoonish myth. The rumors weren't merely incorrect. They were insults to a rich, complex humanity. Keeping the flame. The song is Mickey's act of remembrance and reclamation, keeping Joey's memory alive on authentic, loving terms. Performing it is ritual, confronting myth-making. While debunking lies, Mickey implicitly acknowledges the mythic forces shaping figures like Joey. His song, by its confrontational title, becomes part of that mythos, but one rooted in love and truth. The enduring question, why, what really happened, resonates. The persistence of the question reveals deeper cultural pathologies. Conspiracy's siren song. Humans seek hidden patterns, especially around traumatic loss. A straightforward death, like cancer, feels inadequate for a beloved icon. We crave meaning, blame, or scandal, even when tragedy is tragically simple. The outsider's appropriate end. Joey symbolized surviving the mainstream's cruelty. His death felt like the system's victory. Attributing it to an overdose despite his sobriety, or AIDS might perversely feel more punk or dramatically fitting than cancer, ignoring the true bravery of his battle. Tragedy as content. In the digital age, celebrity death fuels the content machine. Speculation, mysteries, and conspiracy generate clicks. Joey, a genre-defining icon, was destined for posthumous mythologizing. Grief and fan ownership. For devoted fans, icons feel like personal property. Rumors become a twisted form of grieving, maintaining connection, asserting control, or processing loss. The question keeps the story and their relationship to it alive. Secrecy's shadow. The Ramones' insularity, band tensions, private health battles, while understandable, created an information void. Privacy inadvertently nourished the rumor mill. Mickey's song operates on multiple, often conflicting levels. Authoritative refutation. Mickey's firsthand, furious correction. He died of cancer. Cathartic detonation. A channel for raw grief, rage, and love, screamed into the void left by Joey and the rumor noise. Intimate eulogy. A brother's tribute capturing Joey's essence. Kindness, weirdness, impact. Cultural counterstrike. It forces familial truth into the public narrative, anchoring myth in personal loss. The unintended paradox. By naming the rumors so powerfully, the song eternally binds the question, have you heard what really happened, to Joey's legacy. It immortalizes the very speculation it seeks to destroy. The weapon becomes the wound. Fandom's double-edged sword. The song exposes fandom's dark side. The love that builds legends also fuels the destructive rumor mill Mickey had to combat. Joey Ramone's influence is inarguable. The Ramones' DNA is in punk, alt-rock, and beyond. Anthems like Blitzkrieg Bop, Rockaway Beach, and Pet Sematary remain eternal. Joey's voice and image inspire endlessly. Yet the question persists because myths' immortality, icons who die young, embodying rebellion, become myths. Their stories are endlessly retold, distorted. Joey's image, sunglasses, hair, stance, is an open canvas for projection. The song's eternal trigger, Mickey's powerful anthem, ensures the question stays alive, introducing new generations to the rumors alongside the truth. The allure of the unresolved. Humans crave mystery. Even with a definitive answer, cancer, the aura of doubt seeded by rumors and the song's title holds a perverse fascination. A universal cry of loss. The question transcends Joey. It becomes shorthand for the confusion, grief, and search for meaning accompanying the death of any beloved figure who embodied struggle. What really happened mourns the loss itself. So what really happened? Medically, Joey Ramone died of lymphoma on April 15, 2001. This is the unassailable truth affirmed by family, medicine, and Mickey Lee's sonic testimony. What really happened is the story of an outlier's metamorphosis into icon, a man wrestling private demons while forging public anthems, a death that ignited both global mourning and corrosive whispers, and a legacy perpetually shaped by love, music, absence, and the myths that cling to legends. Mickey Lee's "Have You Heard What Really Happened to Joey Ramone?" is more than a rebuttal. It is the sound of fraternal grief shattering against the edifice of public myth. It is love weaponized against gossip. It is a raw nerve, a defiant tribute, and an indelible part of Joey's story, forever echoing in the chamber of his legacy. The question persists not because the answer is unknown, but because the loss remains visceral, the icon endures, and our need to mythologize fallen heroes, especially those who sang our anthems of alienation, is eternal. The truth is the cancer. The echo is everything else.